I've done several videos on stamp collecting, and one of the things that I talk about quite often is how to store, categorize, either for personal use or for business use. I showed it. I showed the. I have. You could look through my the stamp uh, category in my channel, and you will see the videos that I've done on that topic. And one of the things I say is that, what I like to do is I like to buy lots. It's what I do. I buy lots. Very rarely will I buy an individual stamp, but some people, because I'm not really, I'm not a collector in that sense. Some people are hardcore collectors, and they look to finish complete catalogs and pages and sets and things of that nature. And for whatever various reasons, people have certain interests, and stamps are super nostalgic and all of that. So I talk about buying lots because there's just so many lots for sale. It doesn't mean that you're gonna find. So someone who's looking for a specific stamp is not gonna buy a lot, unless they see that stamp in their lot, and then they have to worry about condition issues. So what I have in front of us is a lot that I bought. Oh man, a few years ago, I'm gonna say, and it came with you can see whoever. Now, and one of the interesting things about lots is because stamp collectors tend to be detail oriented, because there's so much detail involved with a stamp. I might do a video on that, on the process it took me to understand how to use the Scott catalog book. It took a while, and understanding the slight variations and how to look it up, man, it's crazy. It really is. If a hardcore stamp collector's watching this, then for you, this is, it's like walking and breathing. But for somebody who's breaking into it or doesn't have that specific skill set, it's something that could be taught in like a class, honestly. But I'm mostly self-taught. Okay, so here's the lot that I bought. Like I said, a couple years ago, and you can see that this person here. Let me see if I can take it out. Okay, this person here. Look how detailed. Put on my glasses. Look how detailed this person got with the with these stamps here, which I have to put back, and I put them back in there. This is let me see. Is it typed out? This might be typed with a typewriter. Yeah, look at the computers don't make that margins like that. No, this is from a typewriter. That's to show you how. So when I bought it, it's just been moving around non-stop, but preserved from this person from, a typewriter, you're talking about what, 30, 40, 50 years ago, whatever it is. It has a date on it, 71. And the stamps are from 66, so, probably was done in the 70s or 80s. I doubt in the 90s anybody was still using typewriter. So I'll put it back in here, and I'll put those stamps back in here. And I believe, yeah, these were in there also. And look, here goes another one. See, same group, similar stuff. Here's another one. But the person had other great stuff in there. Now look at. Okay, so I'm going to show you this really quick before I go through the rest of these blocks. There are no pages in here, but there are several blocks. And what I did, if you watch my other video, I did a pretty good video the other day of 13 minutes in the life of Look What Just Found. And it was this thing that I purchased online and on eBay, and it's been sitting on the shelf, and I opened it up. Well, this has been sitting on the shelf or in a group of other stamps that I haven't looked at in quite some time. And I said, oh, and I know, so within look how different these stamps are from these United States partial, six stamp blocks. And these are never hinged, never used, original gum, beautiful color. I mean, they're preserved. Like if you went to the post office today, this is what you would get. And I said, wow, that's pretty, 5 cents. It's a low denomination, and has the block and the number on the side, the margin on top. And so let me go look. So I know that these stamps by themselves, especially canceled, I don't even know if they're worth $1. I mean, maybe that's like the lowest you can sell it for is $1, So I said, oh, let me go look to see what the blocks, unused blocks, are selling for. So I'm just going to show you. I'm not going to go through all of these, obviously, just for time's sake, and you could do that on your own. But just to show you, for people who may not have bought lots of stamps or who are wondering what some lots look like, I think this is a good presentation of that. Okay, so let's look at what. So here we go, right? So if you want 4 of them, you can get 4 of them for $1, for $1, basically, whatever, after tax, $2.50, whatever it is, shipping. All right, 4. All right, but we got 6. Well, that's what is that? 10, but they're used. Used. See, the more you have of a stamp, I mean, it's kind of common sense, but not really, because if a stamp is not what someone's looking for, if it's not in demand, whole sheets can sell for $1 or $2. That's a good one. I like these, what are they called? Non-perforated, or a person puts the Scott number in there, 409. That's pretty good. He'll sell that. I mean, I have that much, like I said, a little knowledge can be dangerous. But we're looking for the 6. Now look how quickly we're up to $10. So if you want to buy a bigger block, so far you can't find it for under $10. And I'm not saying it's not out there. If you really search, I'm sure well, I'm not sure. Maybe you will find, maybe you won't. Block of 5. Missing 1, no margins, no page number, 15. Oh, here goes a 6. Here we go. Has the margin on the bottom. Has the number. Okay. $20 plus $5 shipping. Okay. So this was just thrown in. This is just part of the lot. I have no idea what I paid for it. I didn't pay much. I'm telling you that. I buy lots, and I know that. When I say not much, I mean years ago this stuff was selling pretty cheap, But that's to show you. Now, does that mean it's worth $30? I don't know. I doubt it, but it's probably worth $10 to somebody. It's great condition. And look, it came with another one, and look how different they are. But someone put this into the lot, and I don't know. To me, it's just the way it is, I'm trying to move it without damaging it. All right, these are the other stamps that were in the lot. I guess this is some sort of, let's just say that. What year is it from? I can't see that. Take my glasses off. 1990. So this is from 1990. I mean, first of all, one of the things that always astonishes me is when a stamp is worth, let's say, 25 cents, but they sell it for 20 cents. Right? Because, I mean, technically, I could use these stamps if I want to. And a stamp today is, what is it, 50 something cents, 60 cents? So, you know, a couple of these stamps, you know, plus the little penny stamps, I can still mail stuff out. Anyway, thought that was pretty cool. Look at this. It's upside down. $1978. This was part of this lot that this person had. I mean, this stuff drives me nuts. I think this is great, man. This is so cool. Look, here goes more. See, and if these, I don't know what these are worth. But I would take both of those together, and I mean, unless they're, oh, there's another one here. Look, there's another one, and another one, and another one, and another one. This is a great lot. Look at this, 5 cents registered. This is a page. They even sent a page. Look, I didn't even know this was in here. A page, register to vote, 5 cents. I have to look that up real quick. 5 cents. Register to vote. Does it have a date on it? I'm gonna put page. But it's a page. I don't, you know, to try to narrow it down. They don't have it. I put in 5 cent register to vote page. They don't have it. All right. So does it show the year? Right. The other one showed the year. Remember? It has the. No, it doesn't have the year on it. All right. I'm gonna take out the page. I don't know. Let's see what comes up. Maybe I'll do highest first, and then that would. Highest first. All right. So they. All right. Misperforated error. Okay, I found the page. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm saying page. Sheet. Okay, I made a mistake. All right. So the guy wants $10 free shipping. Okay. All right. No big deal. $5. All right. $5, $2 shipping. That's the lowest I found. Okay. Interesting. This stuff's not going to make you rich, you know, but it is interesting. And it's time. You know what stamps are? If nothing else, they're time consuming. All right. Anything else in here worth? I mean, everything's worth something. Even if it's a penny, it's worth something. We had that. We looked at that. Oh, okay. I see where we left off. Is this another page? It looks like. Oh, look at this. It's another page. Has a little dog here at the top. Cool with these, I don't know, United States Wildlife Conservation. Mail early in the day. I don't know what that means. It says mail early in the day there. Okay, that's another page. Here's another one. It's not a page, half of a page. Now, see, sometimes what happens when you buy, okay, it's a page, but it I guess it was folded so long that it broke apart. Project Mercury, 4 cents. Sometimes when they sell lots, they don't even show what's inside the lot. They show like one picture of random stuff, and you know it's like, you know, and you're like, I'll take a chance. I'll buy it for a few bucks. This is beautiful, right? And look, and one of them's in this plastic. I have no idea what this is. Oh, is it a page? Huh. Look at this. It's a half of a page, but look at this one. It's a small stamp, and it's mixed with these bigger stamps. with the space shuttle on it, man. 18-cent stamps. Benefiting mankind. Yeah, well, they're not doing it anymore. Closed down the NASA program years ago. That was a sad day. I remember when I was a kid, kids that used to dream about becoming astronauts. I'm not saying that you can't become an astronaut no more, but you can't become. There's no more. As far as I remember, there's no NASA. They closed down the space program years ago. That's what I remember. Okay, and this is what was in. So this person here. So the person who sold it is the Stamp Man, Dan the Stamp Man. And I said years ago, we're in 2024, so it's a year and a half ago. Here, you can look. I paid, according to this, it says $49. Whatever it is, a year and a third ago, a year and a quarter ago. If you want something from Dan the Stamp Man, he sells stuff like this. Yeah, he has a huge eBay store. If I remember correctly, don't hold me to it, but he has like hundreds of thousands of feedback and all of that. I don't know if I paid $49 for this, to be honest with you. That might be what he put down, but then he might have sold. He put it in auction, might have sold for less. Maybe I did pay for it. Is it worth 49 bucks? I don't know. You tell me. I have no idea if that's what I paid. But this is what a lot looks like, and I think this was a pretty good video to illustrate what you can expect in I guess in the $50 lot. Well, it's from, like I said, it's from a year and a half ago. So that's pretty interesting too. You got to see into the time capsule from a year and 4 months ago, and what's going on now. You can compare this to what you see sold on eBay presently. Okay, long video. If you stood here the whole time, I appreciate it, and I'll see you on the next one.